This is Glenn Rice with Clearview Sewer Cams. We're located at 4163 Oak Place Drive, Westlake Village, California, 91362. Today is March 23rd, 2026. We're performing a video sewer line inspection through a 3-inch ABS mainline sewer cleanout located at the rear of the property, just outside the downstairs full bath. This is our 3-inch ABS mainline sewer cleanout here. This goes towards the rear of our property. This goes towards our guest house and again the rear of the property. And what we're going to do is we're going to zero out our camera monitor here at the edge of the cleanout. We did run approximately 90 feet just to get a little bit of bearing on where we're camera's going and which direction we're headed. So again, we're able to identify another mainline sewer clean out in the grass at approximately 90 feet. So we're going to zero out here. We're going to push out to that point. So again, we're going to go ahead and drop down and begin our sewer inspection. We are in black ABS sewer pipe. And again, this is running parallel at the rear of the property. Did have a few bellies in the black ABS sewer pipe. Make a little bit of a turn. And again, we'll just continue to push out. We'll make another turn. And we had a tie-in there. That tie-in there was from coming in from the kitchen. We did run water in that area. We verified that that tie-in is the kitchen. So again, we'll continue to push out. And again, as we push out, we've got a little bit of debris, a little bit of buildup. We have some bellies, fairly long belly in some areas. That's holding back some of the debris, some of the buildup. Again, by pushing the camera out, doing the initial inspection, it helped push out some of that debris and some of that buildup, as well running the water. So again, we are still in black ABS sewer pipe. And again, as you can see, we dropped down into a belly. This area here, we did have a little bit of a long belly. We were able to push out some of that debris as well, get some of the water and debris out of there. So again, we'll continue to push out. And again, right around 90 feet, we did have an opening. We're going to continue to push out. Again, as we push out, we do have an opening. And you can see the opening there right around the 12 o'clock. And again, that opening there we did identify in the grass. And again, that's an additional mainline sewer clean out. So again, we're just going to pause here for a moment. Okay, again, we just pause there for a moment, and again, we did mention that we located this clean out in the grass just in between the main home and the ADU. So again, we're going to pull back from here, and what we'll do is relocate ourselves to that clean out. So again, we're going to go ahead and continue to pull back. And again, as I mentioned, we are in black ABS sewer pipe. So again, we did run a little bit of a preliminary inspection just to get an idea of which direction we're running. So we were able to push out some of that debris, some of that buildup that was in those short bellies there, and get some of that washed out. Bellies were a little bit longer on the way out. And by running the camera through, we were able to kind of part the sea there and get some of this stuff to wash through. So again, all the black ABS thus far appears to be in fair, maintainable condition. We would possibly recommend having the line hydrojetted in order to remove all the debris and all the buildup. Again, another belly in this area as we pull back. And again, see some more debris, some more buildup caught up in that area. It's kind of a low point, so it's just catching all the debris. And you can see the debris there on the sides. So again, get the line hydrojetted to get a lot of that debris out, and that just helps with the flow of the line. So again, we'll continue to pull back. We're going to head back towards our clean out. That's our kitchen. We'll make a little bit of a turn. Make another turn. And again, another belly in this area as well. Come up and out of that belly area. Head back towards our clean out. We'll make a little turn, and what we'll do is we're going to pull up and out of the clean out. We're going to pause here, and we're going to relocate ourselves to the grass area. So again, we're going to pause here. Okay, we went ahead and relocated ourselves to a 4-inch ABS mainline sewer cleanout located in the grass. And this is just in between the pool and the main home. And again, it's just underneath a green sewer box cover. This is our 4-inch ABS mainline sewer cleanout here in the grass. These are green sewer box cover here. This goes towards our pool area, which is just to the left of the main home. And again, this goes towards our main home. And what we're going to do is we're going to zero out here. And we are running some water in our ADU unit just to verify. Once we get to that point, we'll see where that's tied in at. So again, we're just going to go ahead and drop down and continue our inspection. Again, we are in black ABS sewer pipe. Again, you can see some more debris, a little more buildup. Some more debris, some more buildup. So again, I would recommend that the line be hydrojetted to get some of that debris and some of that buildup out. So again, we've got a little bit of a belly area. Again, we'll continue to push out. Is the shower running, Nathan, or the sink? So again, we are running some water in the bar sink, and you can see that this is an exterior bar sink next to the pool, and we are running that water. That's tied into there. So what we're going to do is we're going to pause here for a moment, locate this area. Okay, again, so we're going to go ahead and we did, as I mentioned, we located this tie-in just in front of the ADU front door. So again, we're just going to go ahead and continue to push out. This water will help us push out. Again, as we continue to push out, you can see we're going into another little bit of a belly again in this area. Make a little bit of a turn. Whoop. Keep going. Sorry. So again, we continue to push out. Again, we're going to make a little bit of a turn. We're just going to pause for a moment. We'll pull back just a little bit. Okay, again, we're just going to continue to push out slowly. Again, we are going to shut down the bar sink at the pool on the exterior of the ADU, and we're going to turn on the shower in the ADU just to see if we continue to see water passing through and where that tie-in is. So again, we're just going to push in slowly. Again, we are underwater. Got a little bit of a belly here. So again, we'll just continue to push out. And again, we're still in black ABS sewer pipe. Again, what we'll do is we're going to pause here and we're going to locate this. So we're going to pause for a moment. Okay, we went ahead and located our camera on the rear left-hand corner of the property, which is just on the left-hand side of the ADU along the fence line. So again, we're going to go ahead and continue to push out. We'll push out. We're able to locate an additional clean out along the property line there at the rear. Again, a little bit of a belly. We'll just continue to push out. Again, see if we could possibly, and right there, you can see right there at the 12 o'clock we do have another opening. So again, what we're going to do is we're going to pause here for a moment. We're going to shut all our water down. We'll pull back from here and relocate ourselves to an additional 4-inch ABS mainline sewer cleanout along the property line and see if we can push all the way out into our city sewer from there. So again, we're just going to pause here for a moment. Okay, again, we went ahead and ran our water down. So we're going to go ahead and pull back from here. And again, we are in black ABS sewer piping. The black ABS sewer piping does have some buildup, does have some debris throughout. It does have a couple of bellies throughout. So again, we were able to identify another mainline sewer cleanout on property approximately 100 feet away. And again, this is on our rear left-hand corner of the property. So again, what we'll do is we'll pull back from here. And what we'll do is we'll relocate ourselves to the 4-inch ABS mainline sewer cleanout there. And as well as we'll switch cameras to a larger camera with a little more cable on it to see if we could possibly push all the way out into our city sewer. So again, we'll continue to pull back. And again, all the black ABS thus far appears to, again, has some buildup, has some debris, has a few bellies throughout. We would recommend having the line hydrojetted in order to remove any of the buildup and debris and get the line free and clear. The bellies are going to continue to hold water. You can see this area's got some more buildup debris. Again, that's like a little short belly area. A lot of debris and buildup catching up in that area. So again, we'll continue to pull back. Again, headed back towards our clean out. And again, by running the camera through, again, that did help part the way a little bit on some of the debris and some of the buildup. That was our tie-in there coming in from our ADU. And as well as running the water, that did help wash out some of that debris and some of that buildup. So again, another short belly in there. Again, we'll continue to pull back. And again, another belly in this area here. You can see here we're just holding water in this area. And again, quite a bit of buildup and debris there. So again, we'll continue to pull back. Again, headed back towards our clean out. And we'll make a little bit of a turn. And we're going to come up and out of our clean out. And what we'll do is we'll pause here for a moment and relocate ourselves. Okay, again, we went ahead and relocated ourselves to a 4-inch ABS mainline sewer cleanout located on the rear left-hand corner of the property, just along the fence line. And again, this is our 4-inch ABS mainline sewer cleanout here. This goes towards our ADU in the main house. This goes here. This is the rear property, rear oak trees and everything here. So again, what we're going to do is we're going to zero out here at the edge of the cleanout.
Theoretically,
Okay, again, we're going to go ahead and drop down and just continue running the sewer line. And again, we're just going to push out and see how far we can go. So again, we're just going to pause our mic here and we'll just continue to push out. And we're going to pause for a moment. I'll locate this area. Okay, again, we went ahead and attempted to locate it. It is on the other side of the fence line. So again, we're just going to continue to push out. And again, to see if we could possibly push all the way out into our city sewer. So we're going to pause here for our mic here for a moment. Okay, again, as we push out, you can see here just at the 12 o'clock area, we do have another opening at the 12 o'clock. And again, that again is another mainline sewer clean out. But again, we're just going to continue to push out. This is going in between some different properties at the rear. So again, we're just going to continue to push out from here, see if we could possibly reach our city sewer tie-in. So I'll pause our mic here. We're going to pause for a moment and try to get some water running just to help us push out. So we're just going to pause for a moment. Okay, again, we got a little bit of water running. We're just going to continue to push out. And again, it's just attempt to push all the way out into our city sewer. Okay, again, we're going to pause here for a moment. We are out approximately 253 feet on our camera monitor. We're going to shut all our water down, and we're going to pull back and take a good look. We might have possibly just dropped down into our city sewer, but again, we're just going to pause for a moment, and we'll wait for the water to run down. We did run into some sort of an obstruction, something that's stopping us from pushing any further. So again, we're just going to pause here for a moment. Okay, we went ahead and located this area. So we did have to drive around the block, I guess, and go down to the lower point there, just on the rear left-hand corner of the property, through the neighbor's yard, on the opposite side of their black fence. There is a cul-de-sac there with a long driveway as well, and we were able to identify or locate this area in their driveway. 9 feet deep. And again, you can see the offset in this transition from the ABS plastic to the vitreous clay. So unfortunately, with that offset, we were unable to jump that at 253 feet out. Our camera wouldn't be able to jump that. So again, we're just going to pull back from here, and we're going to take a good look as we pull back slowly. Oop, you can see all the buildup and the debris built up in that area. And that's just because with the offset and everything else, you can see all the buildup and the debris. At the top, we're going to push back in just a little bit, if we can. We might not be able to push back because no, it's okay. We turned our water off, so we can't. It's really hard to push forward. But we did have an opening there at the top. You can see all that buildup and debris is being held up there, and that's just being caught up and held up from the offset in the vitreous clay sewer piping. So again, the debris builds up around the ABS plastic sewer piping. So again, we're just going to pull back. And again, we're able to identify one more clean out as we pull back, and we'll see if we can possibly locate that area, and if so, maybe we can relocate ourselves to that area. So again, we'll continue to pull back. We'll make a little bit of a turn. And then continue to pull back. I'll pull back slowly, just that way we don't pass up the clean out. Again, it does got buildup and debris throughout. Again, you can see some more buildup and debris in this area. Again, we'll continue to pull back. Again, continue to pull back. And right about here, we're going to pull back just a little bit. And you can see we do have an opening, so we're going to push in just a little bit. And we're going to pause here for a moment. We're going to attempt to locate this area. Okay, we went ahead and attempted to locate this clean out again, but it is behind a closed gate on the property just at the rear of the home. So again, we're just going to pull back from here, and again, we are in black ABS sewer pipe. Again, all the black ABS sewer pipe, again, does have some buildup, does have some debris. Would recommend having it hydrojetted to flush out some of that buildup, some of that debris, and as well as possibly getting access to the property below just to see if we can identify where the additional mainline sewer clean out is and complete the inspection all the way out to the city sewer. At the ABS to vitreous clay transition, there was a large offset. In that offset there, you can see all the buildup to debris that's building up around that offset. So again, that area there would potentially be an area to create a soft stoppage, as well as that offset can continue to shift. And you can see some more buildup, some more debris. And again, we did push out approximately 450 feet total to make it to the ABS to vitreous clay transition. Again, we'll just continue to pull back. So again, we'll continue to pull back. Again, we did have another opening as well at approximately 100 feet. But again, this is in an easement that's in the property just at the rear. So we don't have any access to their property. So again, we'll continue to pull back. Again, you can see some more buildup, some more debris. Again, just continue to pull back and heading back towards our clean out. And again, by running some water and pushing the camera out, it did help part ways and get a little bit of the debris, a little bit of the buildup washed down. So again, we'll continue to pull back. And again, heading back towards our clean out. Make a little bit of a turn. And we're going to come up and out of our clean out, and that will conclude our video sewer inspection.